well? Javi's not well.
A passing weakness. It's nothing. We should continue.
Are you sure? We could rest a while.
They kidnapped my son, murdered his mother. I will not rest till I repay these wrongs. Oh, forgive me. You lifted me from that fly-blown hell, set me on my feet again. You do not deserve my rage.
And you do not belong among the dead. Not yet. Now come on. Your gift awaits.
You still have not told me the nature of this gift, nor why you offer it.
Its nature you will know soon enough. As to why, well, you have seen the suffering the Muspels brought to Svartalfheim.
Fire and ruin and slaughter. They make wasteland of our green meadows, and enslave those they didn't kill.
They keep your people as slaves.
Aye. Surtur works them for some dark purpose of his own. What that is, we don't yet know.
We can't fight them, Javi. Our people are broken, forced into hiding. But now the tides of fate have washed the Lord of Asgard to our shores.
I'm not your savior. I mean only to find my son and return him.
Rid us of Surtur, and you might save us nonetheless. That is why we offer you our gift. Look upon the splendor of our halls, Javi.
A sight to stir a careworn heart. In all the 9 worlds, the crafters of Svartalfheim have no equal.
A Muspel! Oh, hammer and tongs, they're here!
They're looking for the gift.
This dolt dares to steal a gift intended for me?
Javi, you have to stop them.
With pleasure. Keep back. I will deal with this.
We should search around here. Hopefully with better luck than that Muspel. It must be around here somewhere.
What are we looking for? I see nothing but stone.
There should be a hidden catch. It's somewhere right about here. Take it, Lord of Asgard. Put it on. From the dwarves of Svartalfheim to you.
This is a mighty gift indeed.
Told you they'd like it.
With this bracer, you can draw out the essence of fallen foes, steal their powers, and make them your own. Try it now, on that Muspel you killed.
I feel fire charges my blood.
Aye, but you'll need more of it before you can take on their powers. Let's keep moving.
Best keep moving. It's the Asir! Sound the alarm! Here they come! Protect us, Abby! Spawn of Asgard! Going to feed the worms!
Absorb the essence of those you slay to charge the bracer.
A powerful incentive to kill the enemies of the dwarves.
Aye, it's almost as if we planned it or something. The door's blocked! Barred from the other side!
Calm yourself, Sparrowheart. Harvey will find us a way around.
Give out our business quick. Where there's one Muspel, there'll be others.
Let them come. I have death enough for all. I drew upon the Muspel's power, and the lava did not harm me. What other gifts might this bracer grant me?
Harvey, are you there? Open the door!
They're taking too long? Oh, what if the Muspel's got them with you? I knew you could do it. Didn't I tell you, Secret?
Aye, sure. We never doubted for an instant. Javi, your brace's magic will run dry if you do not replenish it. Look around. See if there's something here that will help you to do so.
The bracer grows weak. I must find a way to revitalize it. The bracer speaking to this shrine, as if they are alive to one another.
We must hurry. If the enemy found these hidden halls, they can find the shelter.
Shelter?
A sanctuary. A secret hideaway only the dwarves know. When the invasion began, our people took refuge in such places.
But the threat of discovery means we're always on the move. Holstein and I left our own shelter in search of resources. When we returned,
Everyone was gone, leaving nothing but a secret sign to show us how to follow.
that shelter is somewhere nearby. We better find our companions before the moose goes.
Another door!
Those flowers. Why they call out to the bracer? All their voices are but faint.
The High One always finds a way, no matter the obstacle.
Obstacle? It's just the door, Saga.
Floor! It's gone!
If that block of stone is closer, we could make the jump. The moose bows in the fire sludge. It's everywhere.
I will move that block nearer, so we can make it across.
Thanks, Harvey. I knew you wouldn't let us down.
And I never will. You saved my life not so long ago. I will forever be in your debt.
Harvey, bracer. It allowed you to take on the guise of a Muspel.
Then I shall use this new trick to my advantage. I will walk among them, yet not be one of them.
Harvey, do you see those guards ahead? Well, why don't you approach as if one of them, and then give them a big, nasty surprise? Die now!
Well done, Harry. Let's be on our way.
Sinmara.
I thought I heard the mewing of an Aesir kitten. My husband should have stamped on you when he had the chance. But mercy is no flaw of mine.
I will see wreak vengeance on all of you for what you have done.
And I will enjoy watching you fail. You should have stayed in Asgard. Ha! You fight well. Better than your woman, at least.
Come at me then! Let's finish this!
Oh, I'll be back. I will hunt you to the far corners of the 9 worlds. Treasure every moment, Javi, for death is at your heels. And you know not the hour it will find you.
Sinmara! Damn you to hell!
You beat Sinmara? I never dreamed I'd see it. Fate has truly sent us a hero.
Fate bends to my will. Now, show me to this shelter of yours.
The sign they left us spoke of a hidden path. Look around in the woods. That will set us on our way. That symbol, a dwarf mark. It points the way to the shelter.
Let's examine the map for any clues.
See here, Javi. This is a map of Svartalfheim. You can see the shelter should be nearby. There are other shelters too. We only have a rough idea of their locations. But when you get close, you'll see the signs.
Can't wait to see their faces when we arrive. Finbar, Hro, Old Garot, and his dirty beard.
Finbar still owes me 20 silver from losing at cards. Bet he thought he'd got away with it too.
Remind me never to play you.
You part with a coin is the day the sky falls down.
Another! We must be getting close.
It's a hard path we walk. Well hidden.
Has to be, or else the Moosples would find it. But day by day, they're learning to read the signs.
And once that happens, no dwarf will ever be safe again. Where is the next sign? It should be here.
Hidden, perhaps? Let's look around.
You found it, have you?
Good work. Let's be on our way then. It can't be far now. Follow me.
Wait, are you sure it's that way?
Have a little faith, Halstein. I know what I'm doing. We are getting closer.
Are you sure about that?
Yes. We should go left after the next sign.
No, no. I'm certain it's to the right.
You are mistaken, as usual. Follow my lead. Might be I took a wrong turn.
I told you, didn't I? Less haste, more care. Let's retrace our steps.
Yes, this is the right path. The sons of Ivaldi have steered us true. I see it now.
Have a little faith, Halstein. I know what I'm doing, Halstein.
Oh, shut your face.
Who are these sons of Ivaldi you mentioned? Ivaldi is a name well known to me, but he never spoke of children.
Yes, he was your slave once, wasn't he?
Halstein.
Oh, sorry. Perhaps slave wasn't the right word. Your freedom-deficient associate?
The sons of Ivaldi are those who follow Ivaldi's teachings. We're not all male either, though you can be sure whoever came up with the name was.
Ivaldi learned much from the Aesir during his time in Asgard. Not least the value of being prepared for unexpected attack.
After his return, we set up a network of shelters. Bolt holes in case of disaster.
It's thanks to us there are any dwarves left free at all. If freedom's what you can call it.
Speaking of which, first order of business is to find the chief and warn him about those moose spells. Else there'll be no one left for us to protect.
Sigrun and Halstein! Well, slap my bollocks and call me an elf. You found us! And with all those moose spells on our doorstep.
You know about the moose spells?
Wouldn't be much of a chief if I didn't. Hope you didn't wear yourself out coming out to warn us.
Actually, we kinda did.
And who's this you've got with you?
I am Harvey, called Wolfsbane, Raven Guard, the High One of Asgard.
That right. They call me Brood. Arse Scratcher, Snot Snorter, he of the crusty toe.
Harvey is here because we have an enemy in common. Surtra has taken his son captive.
He fought Sinmara to a standstill. I saw it!
Surtur, eh? Any enemy of that oversized stack of hearth sweepings is a friend of mine. Come inside. You two, get some rest.
Wait, Harvey. Before you go, I have another gift. We would not have made it here without you.
Nor I without you, my friends. I'd say we're even.
Take this all the same. It's silica. Bring it to a blacksmith and they will put it to good use on your behalf.
Thank you, Sigrun. And you, Halstein. May our paths cross again soon.
Silica? You must have done something right. That stuff's rarer than hen's teeth these days.
The moose bells.
Aye. They seized the mines and now they guard them carefully. Bunch of overly flammable bastards. Still, if you ever need more, you're welcome to slaughter your way to one of their stockpiles.
My son is in Sutra's clutches. I have no time for diversions.
Might be you change your mind once you see it put to use. Let me show you our blacksmith.
Salutations, Chief. Who's your friend here?
They've got too many names to remember. All you need to know is they've got silica.
And the bracer of such craftsmanship as makes my hammer arm weep with envy. That's a fine thing indeed. But maybe not so fine that it can't be enhanced somewhat. Any half-decent blacksmith should be able to help you improve it. Assuming you have the right materials, of course.
Others here will be glad of a stranger's silver. Look around a while, if you like.
You know my purpose. I have no time to tarry here.
He asks for death who goes to battle unprepared. I'll see you at the entrance when you're ready.
Back again so soon?
This,
Aye.
You know, you ain't the first stranger to come around here. A while back, our scouts saw a Jotun creeping about. Name of Hurricane.
Hurricane. No doubt she flees the wrath of Sutunga and Gunluther. Hers was not a name I expected to hear in this place. Her presence here may be an ill omen. Or it might mean nothing at all.
You as guardians like to be vague, don't you? Walk with me now. Let's have some straight talk.
One thing puzzles me. You cower in these holes like rabbits. Why not fight back?
We fought at first. Fought hard. But they hit our leaders. Scattered us. Once they divided us, we were done.
Then join together. Raise your axes and throw them off.
That simple, eh? Look, we don't even know where the others are. The shelters were planned so that if one of us was caught, we couldn't give them all away. But you could find them, I'd wager.
My business is the Sudr, and rescuing my son.
You might have noticed that Sutor can't be killed. Could be a problem.
I will find a way. Or else I will seize what he values most, and trade it for Baldur's freedom.
Either way, you'll need our aid. You don't know an inch of this land. Listen, Harvey. I understand. This isn't your war. You just want your son back. But those Muspels on our doorstep, they ain't no joke. If they find us, we're dead meat. Thing about Muspels, though, is they love to fight amongst themselves. All that's stopping them is fear of Sutor. Take out their leader, they'll tear themselves apart. Flee back to Muspelheim, most likely.
And Svartalfheim will once again belong to the dwarves.
Dwarves who will be very, very grateful to the one who delivered them. There's more gifts where that bracer came from.
I make you no promise, but I will seek out your shelters. Perhaps there I will find the means to save Baldur.
Good enough for now. To Svartalfi, Havi. From here, run.
Look around! There's got to be a tankard we can tongue a few drops out of.
Don't let me interrupt you.
Lord, am I pissed or does the All-Father stand before me?
Both? This is good! The Wise One will surely help solve our problem.
Let us help one another. What exactly is the source of your grief here?
Rhymes! Rhythm! Oh, we could use your poet's heart.
My what?
Your words! Your gusto! We, the greatest of the sons of Ivaldi, are in need of a fitting end to the song of... well, our end.
I'm here to understand how you might help me strike back at Sutra.
Strike back? Nonsense! Besides, it is not only he we must contend with, but his kin, his daughter Asa, stirs above, snatches up our people, works them to death.
An unwinnable war? All that's left to do is eat, drink, shag, and seal our legacies.
Exactly! But as is clear as day, we have drunk ourselves to hell, and no rhyme sticks the way it should.
So, it must be you who completes the song of our saga, mine and Lom's.
That is not why I've come.
Of course it is! Fate has brought you here.
We are to be remembered and revered by all.
Yes! With Javi among us, we must adjust the final verse. Listen closely. Till the depths of Svartalheim, great Javi came, met with dwarves he knew not by name.
A tall tale they ask to spin in their favor. A sad little saga whose truth is much graver.
Not quite what I was thinking. Let's try.
You call yourselves the Sons of Ivaldi. Why? To shit on his name?
Brammer, I don't think he means to lend his words to our song.
Go away, Mom. Your words carve a deep wound, but they are true enough. Each day we see our numbers dwindle. Friends go out, do not return. The choice to forget is alluring.
Sutra has stolen my son, and I do not have the luxury of forgetting. You said Sutra has a daughter.
Yes. Clever, cunning. Commands an elite swath of warriors. She oversees Surtur's operations here.
Where may I find her?
There is a smeltery up the road. The dwarves there may know.
I'll go there, see what your people know. With luck, I can trap Asa, trade her life for my son's. Thank you, Bermir. Now tend to your people as a true son of Ivaldi should. They need you.
I will.
At any point, hack us to pieces, Feed us to their beast! Or maybe they will flood the cavern with their boiling magma, melt us into soup.
Do we always get turned into food?
It is a terrifying thought.
As is the thought of having to sit through your bemoaning. So when I suggest you rest, it's because if you don't, then neither do I.
Come drink with me. Well said, my
Unless
love.
you're...
Well said.
Unless you're sissy.
Sutra has a heart. I should put it to the test. Surely his beloved daughter's life is worth Baldur's freedom. The dwarves at the smelting camp. Maybe they can help me hunt down the little princess. You and I should talk.
High One. Is that really you? What are you doing here?
I've come looking for Sutra's daughter. The one they call Asa. I hear she frequents this place.
She makes her rounds. Comes to see that we are working as best we can.
What is all this work for?
Who knows? She brings us the ores, we extract the metals. They go to Sutra for whatever it is he so desires.
What is she like, this Asa?
Get on her bad side and she'll bark her threats. But so long as you keep on the straight and narrow, she is, tolerable. Ensures you are well fed and healed of your wounds. Sets the bar high for a muspel.
Where might I find her now?
I do not know, but you can try your luck around the kiln.
Asa appears soft of heart. For a muspel.
This is very, very bad.
Are you all right?
Move away! I need to fix this, or I'll lose the whole batch along with my head.
Don't hang around here.
How can I lose it?
I'm looking for the one they call Asa. Does the name mean anything to you?
It means I should not be talking to you, nor should any of the others. Now go, before you land us both in hot water.
If I could just free that damn trap!
toil as if tomorrow will never come. Is this the pace Asa demands?
It keeps her pesky rodents off my back. Keeps me fed. Well, barely. At this rate, I could eat a troll.
I imagine the hunger pangs hit quite frequently here. May I offer you something to eat?
It would surely help keep this toiler going.
I have something that will sate your belly, and hopefully rouse your spirits.
How can I repay such a kindness?
Asa is a common enemy of ours, and I'm looking for her.
Common enemy is right. If I had it my way, I would bash her pretty face into scalding goo. Sadly, she has not returned for me to try my hand. And I do not know where she has gone.
Is there anything you can tell me?
I get the growing sense you mean to confront her.
Forcefully.
Then do have caution. Asa can use magma to treat her wounds. Quite quickly, I might add. She always has a silky fresh layer on her skin.
I'll have to remember that.
If you see Asa, you will give her my friendly regards, won't you?
You can't help. Think, Noli, think. How can I loosen it? Think, Bumnoli, think! Emir's beard! It works! It works!
As good as new.
You have done me a great service. I could kiss you.
I'd prefer you use your lips to tell me where I may find Asa.
Asa? What business does an Asir have with a Muspel princess?
I have a quarrel with Sutur. His daughter will help me rectify it.
And how do you plan on that? Asa may come off as a young cub, but she does have a dark side.
As do I. Can you tell me where to find her or not?
Not exactly. The resources we receive come from a Milna, but I haven't got a clue which. Our blacksmith, Glamnik. Asa took some of his workers with her. He may know more, but have caution. Last I heard, the guards are making an example out of him.
Go away! We've enough misery here!
Any trouble.
Getting you out of here. Now keep quiet.
Quiet! My arse is on fire! Wait, you can walk over magma? We are in the clear, I think. Put me down! Put me down! At last. Oh, relief.
Are you okay?
I owe you my life. Those Muspels were prepared to let me bake to death.
You are in no debt to me. Though, as it turns out, I have need of your help.
Me? What can I help you with?
Putting a stop to this invasion.
I am listening.
I know Asa oversees your work, and I need to find her. What do you know of her whereabouts?
Nothing more than which way I saw her leave. It was east. Though, interestingly, she took a bunch of my people with her. Diggers. Maybe she is scouring another site?
That is helpful. Farewell, and keep safe. Can you spare a moment?
Piss off, One Eye.
Go away!
Friendly. I'm looking for the one they call Asa. Does the name mean anything to you?
It means I should not be talking to you, nor should any of the others. Now go, before you land us both in hot water. Hot magma, or like.
Why are you here? You'll get us in trouble.
I'm looking for the one they call Asa. Does the name mean anything to you?
It means I should not be talking to you, nor should any of the others. Now go, before you land us both in hot water. Hot magma, or like.
I would have a word with you.
And
Do not react. It is I, the Asi.
What? That is quite the disguise. If Loki is giving lessons, tell him we could use his expertise.
I have him locked away in a dungeon cell for roughly the next 1,000 years.
So then, what brings you? You have not come to lend your hand in the muck.
I'm looking for Asa. Can you help me with that?
Sutor's daughter. Haven't seen her for some time now. She's got her minions keeping a watchful eye on us, though. What I can say is that wherever she goes, she makes it a point to forge large magma pools. Seen her do it here. Walks around in them. I hear she can even move through them.
Something to look forward to.
Crafty she is. If you see any liquid fire pits, it may be proof she is nearby.
I will keep an eye out. Some other task has stolen Asa's attention as of late. If she's distracted, that will make capturing her all the more simple. Be my eyes, Sunan.
Be on your way, please.
You'll get us in trouble.
You should really leave. Go away. We've enough misery here.
have a look, Sunan.
This day!
Come, help me with this.
theirs.
Are you lost, Esir?
That depends. I'm looking for someone. I was told I might find her here. Maybe you know her. Muspel, around your age. Goes by Asa. Father's, how shall I put this? A vainglorious fool who thinks himself a god.
Never heard of her.
Then you will not mind if I stay a while. Dip my toes in one of these soothing fire baths.
I have a better idea.
Oh,
Turn around. Go back from where you came. And please, do mind your step.
that is no way to welcome a curious outsider. Care to put that away?
Why? Afraid I know how to use it?
I'm sure you can use it. Passably well. But then I would have to kill you.
Don't worry. You won't.
Lay it by, Asa. There is an easy way out of this.
Now where is the fun in that? Your death draws near!
Let's keep the baubles out of it, shall we?
Oh no! The godly gloating. Smite me, I cannot bear it.
If I were you, I would save the tongue wit for a more appropriate time. I saw no such trinket on Sutter. Yet he too has a problem with dying.
So that was you and Eitri. What squabble had you trading blows with my father?
He has taken my son. And now I will give your father a taste of what he has wrought. Move, so that I may trade his child for mine.
You clearly do not know my father. Your son, Baldur, I assume. He has something my father needs. And if that is so, Papa would sooner see me dead than give in to your demands. If you want your son back, you will need something far more precious than me to barter with. Me, his own daughter? I simply will not do.
Then there's no longer any need for you to draw breath.
Asa! We found it! We found...
Oh! Found what? What have you found?
Asa would not want me to say.
Asa's no longer here. I am. Havi of Asgard, Lord of Frenzy. And you are in full control of my temper.
A mural. Asa believes it may help her gain entry to an ancient vault. It is in a cavern. That way!
So long as Sutter lives, my son will be his prisoner. But how does one kill that which cannot be killed? If death is not his weakness, then I must find something that is. Show me what lies ahead. The mural I was searching for should be somewhere in this cabin. Believes there's something interesting here. Need to see what it is. Right now, he always had a nose for treasure hunts.
Stay with me! Join the fallen!
Symbols, a few of which may allude to peaks or mountains. You! Can you read this to me?
Me? I can try. Elven runes are not something I can decipher with ease.
You will fare better than I, and that will have to do. Any mention of an ancient bolt, a door, secret entrance, maybe?
No, but I can make out this. See? Two great mountains to the north, the sun and moon above.
That's it?
Regrets, Asir. We are simple diggers, not experts of things writ long ago.
Not to worry. You've been a great help. Let's see now. It is located between two great mountains to the north. I should search there. Now we're getting somewhere. Strange place. Reeks of death. I wonder what secrets I will uncover here. Drag marks. And blood was shed. But only a small amount. Were the victims still alive? Whoever did this, I will see that there is a price to pay. The wounds in their chests, identical and cauterized. I've seen nothing like it. It's unnatural. Whoever was here made it a point to occupy this space. Symbols. Whatever was in this wall sat undisturbed for many ages. Until now. Only moose males leave ashes. ancient footprints like these. One set larger than the rest. Asa sought to enter this vault and unlock its secrets. But before she could do so, someone beat her to it. That beating had a group of Muspels here. Sigurd and Holstein were likely prisoners among them. Injured, but very much alive. They were taken to the center of this chamber, where it appears that some sort of ritual was prepared. The orchestrator came to the ancient elven object built into the wall. Possibly even used it in the ritual. Is that what led to the dwarves' death? The Muspels then left, taking the object with them. But the purpose of this ritual of theirs remains a mystery to me. That sigil, I think I glimpsed it before in Aetri while I searched for Balder. Perhaps we'll find some answers there. At the vault was once here. The culprit was deciphering elven runes. Something about the binding of only the most powerful Hugers. Writings on the ritual. They are performed at night. There's emphasis on something called a salakar. My elven is rusty. Vessel of souls, I think. Is this the object from the vault? The culprit searches for a Jotun and a Muspel subject to complete their work. Muspels killing Muspels. There's much secrecy about the culprit's affairs. Only she and Sutra are aware. Is marked here. Along with a second location. Another ritual site, perhaps. You're light on your feet, Asa. Following me now?
You've become quite useful, Aesir. My gratitude for opening the vault. Now tell me, what happened there?
I'm following the stink as it rises. As are you. Care to tell me why that is?
Days ago, Sinmara ordered my best warriors to the vault without bothering to inform me. I've not heard from them since.
Well, you're casting your suspicions at the right people. Whose quarters are these?
His name is Kalder, an adept in magic. Or Seidr, as you Asgardians sometimes call it. This place is where he practices it.
Whatever he's doing, it is not Seidr. At least not as I know it. He is using something called a Salakar. It's part of a deadly ritual. And from what this room tells me, the dead will continue to pile up. Dwarves, Jotnar, Muspels.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You wouldn't. Your stepmother despises and distrusts you. Your father only the latter of those, for now. But in time, thanks to her venomous whispers, he may come to hate you as much as she does.
This is a lie. All of it. Your twisted attempt to pit me against them.
Sift through the mesh yourself. No other truth lies within.
Where are you going?
After the Salakar. Whatever it is, your father needs it. It may be the only leverage I have to get my son back. Calder marked a place on a map surrounded by waters just northeast. If he's planning another ritual there, I may be able to understand what value this Salakar holds.
Lord Calder, with your permission, we will now return to Asa.
Soon. I have need for you still.
Asa's warriors. Where do they fit into all this?
You are one of our captains, yes? A duty I share with two others here.
I thought I saw something in you. Stout, resolute. Step over here.
Sigrun and Halstein were two of the most revered sons of Ivaldi. If such prestige is a requirement for these rituals, then Calder is surely luring that Muspel to his death. I wonder if there's a way I can observe the ritual up close. I need to approach Calder without him taking notice. Perhaps the best way is with deception.
Join me, chosen ones. Together, we will enact Caesar's will. Who among you will hold that distinct honor? Let us see. Steady. In service to Suitor, we have nothing to fear.
Let me kill him!
Kill them!
Calder in the northwest. Asa snapping at his heels. They can't have made it far. need your eyes, my friend. These fools dared stand in her path. Several wounds. This one put up a fight. Briefly, I suspect. How hard was he knocked into this rock? Most likely dead upon impact. No other bodies on this warpath. He was the last to die. Asa caught up to Calder. His warriors moved in while he pushed on. But Asa tore through them like a whirlwind. The trail of the dead reveals a direction. Calder's too. And most importantly, the Salakars. They are headed west. What do you see, Sunan? Bloodlust. The Salakar is not safe. Show me. Looks like these two brought all the fires of Muspelheim with them. And Freya wonders why I have always refused to take her on a tour of that scorched dunghill. Two sets of footprints. One is stretched, like someone fled. The other closer together, uneven and lined with blood. They were hobbling, perhaps. Asa and Calder fought here. Blood was spilled. Asa and Calder fought here. He gained the advantage. Foolish girl. Asa, your rage makes you vulnerable. She's hurt, but not enough to stop her. Looks like she followed Calder up that hill. Stretch your wings, Sunan. asked about this land, my friend. Best not to draw attention here. No sight of Asa or Calder. Only these curious Jotun buffoons who stand in my way. They should run, but they won't. The dead stack up. For these misspells, Ragnarök came early. Asa's spear, abandoned. Did Calder and his minions finally best her? Similar, were used to restrain someone. There was a cart here, and drag marks leading to it. Asa chased Calder into this camp, leaking her lifeblood, blinded by rage and utterly reckless. Looks to have cost her too. She came crashing in, mauling whatever half-wit stood between her and Calder. Those half-wits fought back in numbers. Injured and disarmed, she was overpowered and restrained. Calder then had her tossed into a cart like a sack of turnips. Looks like they fled up that path. What is it Calder plans to do with the little princess now that she is his prisoner? Surely not. These tracks lead west. I must find Calder and the Salakar. For Balder's sake. Is this blood Asa's? Or is she still proving too much to handle? They paused here for a moment before continuing. Most likely to resecure Asa's bonds. Even in her sorry state, I imagine her to be quite the handful. She even bested me. Temporarily. I must perform on his behalf. He and Asa, they're young, pure of heart, but lacking in logic. One day they will grow up and see life as I see it. In the meantime, they must rely on me to ensure they live long enough to achieve that wisdom. And so, I do not have the luxury of being faultless. They made a turn here toward the river. I'm not too late. Asa.
Is that you again, mad one. Come to tempt fate, I see.
I do not die this day. Can you say the same?
Yes. You've proven once already how you like to strut around, unencumbered by fear. Perhaps the Salakar did not give you an adequate taste of it.
Enough of this blithering. Hand over what is now mine, or shall I just take it?
To no fear, we must be subjected to it. When I am through with you, I will take Asa's willful Hugr. Soon after, the Salakar will be complete. Then, believe me, you will know fear and pain. Just like your son. Is that your best? Come now, Harvey. Even your boy put up more of a fight. Such a desperate, feeble man. I wish all the Asir could see you now. I enjoyed poking my blades into Baldur's flesh, seeing what was underneath. That move fell far. Shooter with his eyes, I presented his own daughter.
Why is Surtr collecting Hugrs? What does he mean to do with the Salakar? Tell me!
Why do you aim to finish my work?
Ask yourself how much you care to suffer in these final moments.
Do your worst.
You are wasting your breath. He will not tell you. And he won't have to. His secrets are known to me now. You want them? Move aside. Move aside, or I will destroy it.
Traitor!
Traitor? It is you who are slaughtering your own kind.
What I do for Surtr!
Such devotion requires a strong Hugr. All these Muspel sacrifices, you needed only look inward. Was he right? About you wanting to complete the Salakar?
Surtr will not trade my son for something he cannot use.
So you will see it through? To what end? How many lives would you take?
For Baldur, I would drain all 9 realms. Even Asgard.
The words of a dreadful king. and a selfless father. It is the one thing that separates you from my own. You wish to reunite with your son. I wish to see my father's plans lie in ruin. No matter the price. Can you see both through?
I can. But I will need your help. The Salakar still requires the hooker of a suitable Jotun. Calder never found one. I must get hunting.
Do as you will. In the meantime, I'll join my stepmother, wherever she may be. I will try to learn how the Salakar fits into my father's plans. Under the guise of a contrite stepdaughter, of course. Keep it. I will need a way to find you when it is time to confront my father.
You and this bauble share a bond. I set out to use you to my advantage. It ends with me in your debt.
If it were not for you, I would have never known what my father was capable of. He used our people. Turned them on each other. For his gain. I cannot forgive him. And to that end, I am your ally.
In Asgard, an ally is a friend.
Let us not get carried away.
They had hoped that by serving you up, I would show them mercy. Clearly a misapprehension on their part.
Yet here I am, served up.
If I were here for you, High One, I would have brought an army. No. Suttungr will have his vengeance. But not here. I know why you have come.
I have a bone to pick with you. After what you did to my son, Vidar, I must...
Vidar put up an honorable fight.
That is not what I heard.
Do not believe the stories.
Upon his return, too weak to stand, he squirmed like a worm caught in the sun.
You should have seen me. My acolytes had to carry me home on their backs. No. Your boy fought well.
Is that why you spared his life?
It is. But you aren't here to avenge Vidar's honor. You have come to steal my hugr. And I intend to stop you.
How do you know this?
Aesir, Jotun. You and Loki are both mad. And Hirokimi is just as bad. And Thor is so stupid he might as well be mad. You spread chaos wherever you go. Yet, you are all known quantities to us. Surtur is not. He rarely emerges from Muspelheim, and when he does, he shares little with us. Thus, while here, I have sent my spies to learn what he plans. Beyond wiping out the dwarves like he did the elves of Alfheim.
What do you know of his plans?
I know that he found a powerful elven relic, and that his minion, Calder, was tasked with finding the hugrs necessary to sustain it. That Calder is now trapped within said relic, and that you would have me join him.
I must trade the Salakar for my son.
You, the one who almost killed Suttungr for his meat, will hand over a legendary relic, take your son and leave. Just like that. Put your mania aside, Havi. Work with me. Together we will foil Surtur's ambitions.
I cannot take the risk. With each breath, Baldur is a step closer to death.
I was a parent once.
But we must look beyond ourselves. For the good of all.
We have spoken long enough.
So...
I'll get help through the warp deck.
Or die, son! Tried something similar with me, I assume you... You came here to do. Get on with it, blind one! End my misery! Oh, Ymir. True, O Father. My body comes to you. Sent by the same impostor who claimed your own. As for my Hugr, do not weep for me. I do not deserve this.
No, you do not. There's a shelter not far from here. If Baldur were here, he would surely find one down these crystals. He hath a dwarven rune. It must be. He has a child's innocence, my boy. I pray he has it still, after all of this. These dwarves, I need them, though it chafes me to admit it. Be gracious, Harvey. Humble and patient.
You shouldn't be here! Only if Leifar was still alive, we wouldn't be stuck down here.
Were you followed?
If I close my eyes, I can imagine I am...
Who goes there?
I am Harvey, Lord of Asgard.
You're a long way from home. Or the Aesir now invading us as well. Jailer of Ivaldi.
Ivaldi owes me his freedom. Where is he? I would speak with him.
Be my guest. I assume you know the way to Helheim.
He's dead. How?
How else? Or do you need both eyes to see the Muspels everywhere? That was uncalled for. Walk with me. I am Gundborg, leader of this shelter. Or what remains of it now Ivaldi is gone. He was trying to make contact with the other shelters. There was an ambush, Glod's soldiers, and something else. Something worse. A creature of fire and fury. It devoured Ivaldi whole.
No doubt bred in Surtur's dungeons. Perhaps with Loki's aid, before I could make him my captive.
You and your captives. Regardless, Uldar fell soon after Ivaldi did. Our mines and miners, any survivors now serve Glod.
Is that name meant to mean anything to me?
Glod is Surtur's bastard son, half Muspel, half Jotun. A nightmarish being, capable of tearing a dwarf in two.
Your people will have vengeance.
No. The people of Uldar are finished.
And yet, Glod has not simply slaughtered your people. He needs your miners. To what end?
The invaders hunger for secrets buried deep in the ground. Ancient relics. The Muspels place great importance in them.
And how do you know this?
Enough, Javi. We have suffered enough. Now I must endure all these questions.
Aid me with your knowledge, and I shall strike a blow against Glod and all Muspels.
In Uldar we had someone gathering information for us. The miner, Frithjofr. He's been silent for days now, which is unlike him. Probably dead for all I know.
Anything sought by the Muspels must be mine. Where was Frithjofr last seen? Perhaps I can find him.
There is a house in Uldar. Its owners killed by Muspels long ago. There we would exchange messages with him.
This house. How do I find it?
It's the tallest house in the Jewelers District by the city's south gate. Just look for the gold in the streets. You'll see.
Frithjofr may be the key to obtaining these relics Surtur seeks. I must find him.
Do as you must, Lord of Asgard. I have too many burdens of my own to worry about yours as well.
I'm a medic. Only used to living cooped here all day.
Plenty of work to go around, if I feel like it.
So, Ivaldi is dead. A pity. But Uldar may yet reveal something of value that I can trade for Baldur, or use against Surtur. What happened here? Someone was beaten, tortured perhaps, then dragged along the ground here. Jewelry for every occasion. This building surely played host to important moments in the lives of many. And look at it now. Friðjolfr writes of holding cells within Uldar. Therefore, wolves who disobey may yet live. Like this Tira he mentions. The artisans who once worked here. Their life's work. How trivial these trinkets must seem now, given all that has happened. What do we have here? The sons of Ivaldi tried to warn Friðjolfr of increased Muspel activity in Uldar. I wonder, did he get to see this message? This place was used to exchange messages, but Friðjolfr was careless. The Muspels found out, ambushed him, and took him from here to the holding cells. Then I need to get into the smelting foundry. This is their future, and for them Ragnarök cannot come soon enough. I, however, forge my own destiny. Tombstone could be useful.
Stop whining! Get back to work! Shut your mouth, wretch! Or do you want to bake in the cells? You work or you die! Stop whining! Get back to work! Let's take a look. Come on, man! Come on!
Friðjolfr!
Piss off! Before the gods think I called you!
Friðjolfr!
I don't know him. Don't kill me, please!
Friðjolfr, yeah? Friðjolfr!
Friðjolfr!
Hey!
You there?
Hey!
Nothing.
Friðjolfr!
Friðjolfr! Is that you?
Friðjolfr.
No. You cannot be Friðjolfr. But you know of him. Then... are you Tira?
Tira! Yeah! Dere! Gad mi mas an a mindach yidaba! Dere! Friðjolfr!
Do you even know where he is?
Friðjolfr! Yeah! Friðjolfr! Dere!
Wait. Do you understand me?
Wi'n deall lewn ni marw os arosan ni ma.
Just stay behind me and keep quiet.
Yeah! Friðjolfr!
Shh! Hold your tongue.
Ooh, shh! Yeah! Tria!
close. Find Friðjolfr. Which way?
Yeah. Friðjolfr. Hey!
Where do you lead me? Tira! Tira. A good name. Like Tyr of Asgard.
Betty Sona.
Never mind. We should hurry. Where now to Friðjolfr?
Dere! Friðjolfr!
I swear, if you lead me astray, there will be trouble. Frankly, I'm surprised you could even see this mighty galleon from up there.
Ac roi'n syni bod gennych chi ddigon o ddeallusrwydd I wisgo chi. Ac eto, dyma ni.
In any case, I don't suppose we can simply sail all the way to Friðjolfr.
Na. Ymddiried yno. Dwi eisiau cael gwared y tŷ gyntaf ac y gellwydd.
Then, the saga of Havi and Tira begins. Don't say anything too noteworthy. That's a good lass. Let us find this relic.
Rydyn ni'n arbed Friðjolfr!
Yes. Yes, him too. Lead on. I see them. Keep out of the way.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I was there. Glod grabbed the poor fool's head and crushed it in front of us all.
A curse on you!
Come. You must not delay further. Take me to Friðjolfr.
Friðjolfr, yeah. Dere!
The language you speak. You're not from here, are you?
Oh, chi'n clefar. Beth roedd fe I ffwrdd?
Well, you picked a hell of a time to visit Svartalfheim. That's for sure. Where do you lead me, Tira?
Ble rwyf yn eich arwain? Ydych chi wedi bod yn talu unrhyw sylw? Friðjolfr! Rydyn ni'n mynd I achub Friðjolfr!
That isn't... very well. The sons of Ivaldi were active here, but no longer, I suppose.
Bacan o gyd. Nwedig Ivaldi.
No, they were not of much use to you. Or Friðjolfr. Or Ivaldi, for that matter. Let's go. Truly, I regret letting Svartalfheim fall to Surtr. Had I been more vigilant, perhaps Baldur would have never fallen into his clutches.
Baldur? Fe yw'r unig asur da, dyw e?
My son, as kind as he is naive. Let us hurry. Which way is it?
Shit. Half off, Martha.
Tira!
Mi'n trio. Sy'n wir yn gwybod.
That's what I get for trusting a dog. What are you doing here?
Follow my lead!
show me what lies ahead. What is this? Lettering, intentionally damaged, and written in a script I cannot read. Tira, can you make sense of that?
Ja! Frithjofer! Frithjofer! Dere!
I find you impressive, Tira.
Eh?
A lesser dwarf would only be interested in saving their own skin. Yet here you are on this journey, determined to save Frithjofer.
Wel, gallaf nymti hwnnw ddim achub ei hun nawr, a llef.
I only wish I understood you, as you seem to understand me. When we get to our destination, be sure to stay out of harm's way, yes?
Can weld.
Wolves. Why did it have to be wolves? Foolish beasts. Come, Tira. We must not delay.
Yeah, fi'n gwybod.
I will do what must be done. The relic is what I seek. For now, Frithjofer is no more than a stepping stone. Best not to draw attention here. Tira, we arrived. What is this place? Is this where they dig for relics?
Frithjofer, yeah?
You think Frithjofer is here? Time to find out. Wait here.
As good a mood as he gets.
Forget her, wanton little tongue. I'll finish you! Happy to hear something down there? I'm not afraid of blood! Bring him here! I'll show him! You will be incinerated! You rose?
Go out! Damn you!
You haven't heard the last of Fridtjof, whose souls will fear the name! I found your devil ready, and this is the thanks I get!
Thor lends me strength.
You haven't heard the last of Fridtjof! Moosepells will fear the name! I found your dumb relic, and this is the thanks I get! I'm not afraid of Glad! Bring him here! I'll show him! I'll kill you all for what you've done to me, to Ulna, to Ivaldi! That's right! You all keep your distance! Bloody cowards! Vermin! I'm not afraid of Glad! That's right! You all keep your...
Fridtjof.
Who's asking?
This will be the key for Fridtjof's cell. Gunborgsen. Your people and mine share a common cause. Relics.
Well, I know of only one. Cursed thing. It blinded me.
Where is it now?
Get me out of here and I'll tell you where to find it.
Can you walk?
I'm blind, not crippled, but one wrong step and I'll be taking a lava bath.
Atenyaun! Dwyn... Fridtjof! Beth efer ddigwyddodd I chi?
Tira? Oh, thank the stars you're safe. I'm all right. You know, all things considered. This one got you out too.
Enough prattle. Where is the relic?
Not one for small talk, are you?
Isn't that everything a dwarf says?
Ha ha ha! Not bad. Just keep your breeches on, yeah? That relic I found? The Moosepells have it. Took it to the palace, I'd wager.
What is it?
Damned if I know. Moment I yanked it free from the ground, there was a blast of bright white light, and that was the last thing I saw.
That's not what I asked. What does it do?
Other than blind, unsuspecting dwarves? Dunno. Moosepells didn't seem sure either. Hence taking it to that bastard scholar up in the palace.
This palace, a Moosepell stronghold, I take it.
You're a sharp one. Ivaldi was commissioned there, long ago. Einar's there now. Piece of shit. He's the one who'll have your relic.
Einar? Be ti sôn am Einar?
He's a traitor. A dwarf working for the Moosepells. So don't you believe a word he tells you. You get a chance, you kill him.
I shall judge who lives and dies. Where is this palace?
If we're still by the dig site, you can probably see it. To the south. Modest little place, sitting atop a great bloody rock.
Modest little place indeed. Very well. I shall take this relic for myself. What will you do now?
What's it to you, whatever your name is?
If I find you have lied to the Lord of Asgard, I will want words with you.
You?
You're... Oh, my days. Well, look, I got nothing to hide. We'll make for the shelter. Go see Gunborg.
Very well. If you're true to your word, then we shan't need cross paths again.
failed me for the last time.
You don't understand!
Now it lies dormant, useless. The only means to awaken it.
I've searched everywhere, but all these records are a mess. Rest assured, I will... The purpose of the...
The only purpose it has served is drawing out vermin!
Gentlemen, ladies.
Stop! You there!
Damn it all! Tell me, where did the son of Sutur take that relic? I can't! Just... Look! Who are you? I am Harvey of Asgard. I hold your fate in my hands. Answer me before the room is swarmed and I leave you to the Muspels. No, I can help you. You saw through the portal Claude opened, yes? You saw the vault? I can get you inside. I can! I'm listening. Best you are swift. The vault, it's sealed with an ancient magic, but I can get you inside. You can help me get the relic? Yes, but that is not the prize! It is what happens within the vault that can truly shape our fates! They will be upon us soon. Can you walk? I don't think so. Very well. Time to move. Great! You said you could be of aid. Tell me how, traitor. Would you stop calling me that? I may well have worked for the Muspels, but that does not make me a traitor! You wrestle with reason like a rabbit wrestles a boar. I can see through your lies before you even think of them, traitor. No! Piss off! The Muspels will rally here. Brace yourself. be safe enough here.
Are you mad? This close to the mountain? Surely the Muspels will find us!
Then you'd best tell me what I need to know.
Listen to me! We can't stay here!
I need answers. Now, traitor.
Do not call me that! I had my reasons! Not that you'd understand such an abstract concept as reason, you mad, spiteful, half-blind!
Choose your next words carefully. They may be your last.
They have my boy. The Muspels. I only did what I did to save him, you see. You save him, I'll do anything you ask. I'll damn well walk you into Glod's vault myself.
Stop!
My boy. Oh, my boy. What have they done to you?
Get off me! She wanted your life spared, not me, you backstabbing stack of shit!
Silence! Balder would never dare speak to me in such a way. You've lost your eyes. You want to lose your tongue as well? 3 dwarves is 3 more than I planned on rescuing. Can any of you fight? No, of course not. So I must find other uses for you. You owe me.
We have much to discuss, but we need to get this one into the Vault of the Ancients.
Do you have any idea what you're saying? To do that, you'd need...
A sunstone, yes. And very precisely augmented. Lad, if this is what it takes to drive out the Muspels...
then it must be done. All right.
There is a sunstone that watches over Onorthorpe. Bring it to me, at Vergamir Milna, and I shall forge that which we need.
Must I do everything? Very well. This looks to be the place. This looks to be the place. Dull as dishwater, but safe once. A simpler life. One that has been denied to me, thanks to Loki. Not to mention my own occasional foolishness. Aid me. Be my eyes. Only one thing watches over this tiny village. That statue. Huh? Nothing. But whatever stone was here has been carefully removed. No scratches, no scorches. So it was not taken by Muspel hands. When I was a child, my brothers and I would rob the fairies. Such innocent times. I remember how the fairies sometimes got wind of our approach and would try to hide their treasures. Fairies, dwarves, they all think alike. I must search the nooks and crannies of this village, leave no stone unturned. This shows promise. See what Einar can do with you.
Sure!
Show me what lies ahead.
Happy? I was starting to worry you may have met with resistance.
Those who resist me are not long for this world.
Indeed. And we are not short of foes in this area, so I'd be glad for your company. Come, my workshop is close.
Here, Einar, your sunstone. This is where you worked before the Muspels invaded.
One sight of many, indeed. When the Muspels took Uldar, captured Fritor, and my niece.
Tira?
Yes. I returned to the city, worked with the Sons of Evilday, but to no avail. So I allowed myself to be captured, offered my services to Glod.
To rescue your son. There's more to you than meets the eye, Master Einar.
As you can see, it's been some time since I was last here. Now, if I may ask, what does the High One of Asgard seek in Svartalfheim?
My motive is not so different to your own. A son to rescue. To do so, I believe I need the relic, though to what end remains a mystery.
I see. So you're not here to save Dwarf Khan?
If butchering muspels in my path aids your cause, then I will not deny you my gifts.
You are most generous.
It has been said.
Damn it all to Helheim!
What? What is it?
Javi, forgive me.
What? Do you fail me, Einar?
The Sunstone must endure incredible heat for me to render it into a new form. My instruments are no longer capable. I'm sorry.
Give it to me. I have the means to endure any heat.
Of course. When the process is complete, the Sunstone will shine brightly. Bring it to me then, and I shall finish what you have begun.
Big words from one so small. It will be done. Now, to subject myself to the kind of heat that would kill all but a muspel. This had better work. If this is an elaborate deception, Einar's death will be considerably more simple. It is done. The Sunstone radiates light and heat. Einar will know what to do next.
How did you... I know better than to ask.
Do you have what you need now?
Yes, I believe so. Let me see... Ah! Still hot.
Will this work? Einar.
Sorry. I've only ever read about this in the ancient scriptures. I've never seen it with my own eyes.
Can you get me into the vault or not?
I believe so. But Glod is no fool. He'll surely have made preparations.
Let me worry about Glod.
As you wish. Now, if all has gone to plan, Fridtjofr and Tira will be in position by the time you arrive within Uldar's old city, the great cavern at its heart.
And you?
I must catch my breath and calm my nerves, but I will join you there as soon as I can.
See that you don't fail me.
Have I thus far? I'll do as I've promised. The vault will be yours.
They will sing our song, brother. We shall bring Surtur, the one-eyed head of Havi, and become lords of Muspelheimr. Shouting your success when the deed is done. Until Havi is dead, shut your god. I'll wager that old goat still has some tricks to play.
Einar said Fridtjofr and Tira would await me somewhere beyond these gates.
That You'll get the point of Glot's blade, or far worse, it'll break you. Hang on. I'll on you.
So in a way, I was right. Finally, you made it.
Careful. That sounded like you doubted me for a moment. What of your eyes? Are they mended?
Getting there. Recovering. Thank the gods.
You're welcome. Now then, show me what to do with this augmented sunstone.
Einar?
Alive, last I saw, but old and slow. We must begin without him. Do you know what must be done?
My father's the expert in these ancient relics, but how hard can it be? Now, place the sunstone here.
Surely it cannot be so simple.
No. This mechanism... What was it? I think yes. We need more light to converge here, on this spot.
Leave it to me. Stay out of sight. See what the light reveals. Yet the sunstone hungers. More light is needed. It is working! Einar was right. The sunstone must be satisfied. Now the relic will be mine.
The vault of the ancients.
Bloody hell.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
What is wrong? Why isn't it opening? Is there something wrong with the mechanism?
Yeah, about that. I'd feel a lot more confident if my father was...
Help! Get to work. I'll stretch my fighting arm.
Keep at my Where have you been?
Any idea what you're doing?
I have it! Right here!
You bloody lost it!
You may have noticed I was bloody face. Yes, right. I didn't reach. Son, if it all goes belly up.
Shut up and focus. Now's not the time.
If this is to be the last...
God!
Both of you.
It's working! Bloody working!
Finish the job before celebrating!
We work together.
Meet your fate! Eyes are strong!
By Ymir's armpits. What are you doing here, you one-eyed shitbag? Seeking a relic. It's somehow grown more wrinkly and ill-tempered since I last saw it. Fuck off. Looking for this, I'd wager.
The mighty relic!
Piece of junk. I took out all the good stuff already.
What? What?
Then we shall take our leave. Quickest way out is through the front. You look like you've been to Helheim and back. Claude may be a mongrel bastard, but he knows how to torture a dwarf, that's for sure.
Here. The High One. Stealing again. How unbecoming. And with his little friends. My stepson takes his mongrel eyes off you for 1 second. And look at this mess. To think his father expects him to rule Muspelheim one day.
Oh no, 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 no. She's one of the bad ones. She's
nothing. But she has Freak's blood on her hands, and must pay.
Find another way out.
The way we got in! Quick!
Get to the shelter. I'll see to her.
Promises, promises.
Give me my son, and I shall torture you only a little.
All I shall give you is death!
The shelter. I must speak with Odin.
If only King Hreizmar was still alive, we wouldn't be stuck down here.
Did you end her?
She escaped.
Come. I've been cooped up long enough. Of all the faces I left behind in Asgard, yours is the last I expected to see. You sound disappointed.
I'd have preferred you sent a buxom Valkyrie, wearing nothing more than a mischievous smile.
And carrying a barrel of the good stuff.
Now you're talking, but when I saw you in the palace, through Blood's portal, well, I knew you'd come for me. Thank you.
Anything for a friend.
My gentle jailer rescuing me from a far worse jail. It's almost poetic.
You dwarves never did understand poetry.
The sky is high, wood is good, and Harvey is still an arsehole. How is that for poetry, you miserable shit?
About as good as you smell. Now, I have a use for you.
Harvey has a use for me. Words to chill the blood. Still, you know we dwarves give nothing away for free.
Do you breathe fresh air, or the stench of Glad's torturers?
Keep your eye in its socket. What will you have me do?
Wait.
What?
Vermin! Thief! Face me!
Be warned! I will finish what you start!
You can do? Thou shalt have your head, and present it to Lord Saga!
Sutter stole my son. Now I have killed his. A small step towards justice.
Wish you had let me get a few kicks in. Bastard almost ate me once.
Then it is over? The Muspels will be in disarray.
Not while Surtur is in power.
Tell me more of the relics, and what you did with them. What happened in the vault?
What do you think? Glod tortured me. Commanded me to revive the relics, then extract their magic so that Surtur might use it in some way.
And you could not?
How fucking dare you? Of course I could. But not for a shit like him. Of course, Glod was too dim to see that I was dispelling the magic rather than storing it. And as soon as I knew you were coming, I gutted the relics, rendered them useless. So no mighty weapon for that prick Surtur.
It is unwise to underestimate such an enemy. But you were short-sighted, Ivaldi. I could have made good use of that magic.
Well, if it's items of power you seek. During my imprisonment, I heard rumors. Surtur is building something. Something small yet very, very potent. And highly valuable to him. So valuable that if it were to fall into your hands, you might do some real damage here, I think.
That is intriguing.
I will seek out wisdom on the subject. More ancient and advanced than even my own. But first I must equip myself with some decent tools. Starting with a hammer and maybe a chisel or two.
There is a dam in the north of Vangrin. Huge bloody thing. Almost completely frozen over.
I know of it.
South of the dam, there is a workshop. Perhaps it remains in good order. When your travels are complete, you will find me there.
I will come when I'm ready. This is the old workshop that Ivaldi spoke of. I should check if it's already here. Found anything worthy of your talents?
This will have to do.
Soon you can put them to good use.
By Ymir. Is that a Salakar? I never knew they actually existed.
I know all the sagas of your people, yet I've never heard
I never said my people.
You mean the Light Elves?
There aren't many who remember the Children of Light, or their stories. I do.
When Surtur invaded their lands, they begged me for aid. But the war with the Vanir had only just ended and I was wary. Long after, I learned how Surtur devoured the elves in mortal light, Uga by Uga. Maybe it's the same light that now allows him to renew himself after death.
During the conquest, he must have uncovered knowledge of the Salakars.
But to what end?
What Hugers does it hold?
Those of two warlords. One a Muspel, the other a Jotun.
Nothing more?
Nothing more. At least not of value.
He speaks the truth.
You deal with a fire nymph?
A fire nymph? I am the finest fire nymph in all of Svartalfheim.
Allow me to introduce Asa, treasonous daughter of Surtur, and my friend.
You grow dewy-eyed in your dotage.
What have you unearthed?
Only rumors. My father is rebuilding something large and powerful, though its exact nature I cannot fathom.
And the Salakar is intended to be part of this something.
Most likely. Either way, its value to my father is so great he may indeed trade your son for its return.
Return to your stepmother. Arrange a trade. And one more thing. I would feel better knowing you're protected.
Sinmara travels far and wide, but I will rejoin her as you wish.
Whatever the Salakar is, I must steal it back once Baldur is safe.
Why?
Ragnarök comes. I've made plans, but they are not ideal. Perhaps the Salakar offers another way. One that will allow me to truly save those I care about. Even you.
To unlock its secrets, I will need help. There are rumors of a shelter nearby. Its dwellers may be able to assist me.
I know the place. Home to the most ill-tempered shits imaginable.
Tell them I sent you. No dwarf would give up the chance to work with Ivaldi.
Angrin was once home to your rivals, Sindri and Broka. Your name may not carry much weight here.
Don't make me laugh. No one cares about those two. I'll follow you once I've finished taking what I need.
Be welcome, friend.
Hello there. I bring word from Ivaldi.
What do I care? Go talk to the Ganger.
Ganger?
Yeah, the chief. Name's Oakler.
A word, my friend. Ivaldi requests your aid.
Ain't my concern. Go talk to Orgrim.
He's the master of this workshop?
Master? Nah, boy, he's chief when the masters ain't here.
What do you want?
Ivaldi sends me. He requires the help of a skilled artisan.
A meeting of minds, huh? Well, it ain't up to me. You'd best talk to Brokkr or Sindri.
They still breathe? Where are they?
No idea. Sindri went off adventuring. He does that. Mind you, it's been a while since he left.
How much of a while?
Couple of weeks.
And his absence doesn't worry you?
Not my business where he goes.
And Brokkr?
Went to look for Sindri. Bit of a worry guts, that one. Ever since he mucked up the forging of Mjolnir. Anyway, look, leave your name and I'll pass it to Brokkr when he shows up.
Tell him Havi of Asgard was here.
Havi of... by Ymir? Really, it is you?
I'll return tonight. In the meantime, fetch Ivaldi. He's at the old workshop ruins.
Asgard has abandoned us.
No, we are their dearest allies. They won't let us down.
How can so many starving dwarves produce so much shit? Asgard has abandoned us.
No, we are their dearest allies. They won't let us down.
How can so many starving dwarves produce so much shit? The High One will save us from the giants.
But who will save us from the High One?
How can so many starving dwarves produce so much shit?
That's the High One!
3 times it stung me. 3! On the hand, then the neck, oh, then on my eyeball!
A true master would ignore such trifles.
Trifles? That gadfly was the size of a squirrel! A big one!
An ogre could tear me limb from limb, and still my severed hands would finish the job. That is focus. That is passion. That is
horseshit. Master Broker, I'm glad you have made it home. And your brother? Did you find him?
Yeah. You never did say where he was.
I believe Sindri went adventuring.
Adventuring? No, that's not it. He went to find the special mead. Had a hankering, he said.
Special mead?
Yeah, the special mead.
Sutunga's special mead?
What's that frosty arse got to do with it? We ain't in Jotunheim, in case you hadn't noticed. Well, there's this mead they make down at the brewery. So sweet, well, it's bloody sweet, all right? Anyway, Sindri had an itch for it. Just a horn or 2, he said. So, off he goes. That was half a moon ago. I told him not to do it. Too many giants out there, but he wouldn't listen. Him and his cravings.
Where can I find this brewery?
Aylthorpe, southeast of here, other side of the marsh. Can't miss it. You're going to rescue him?
I will find him, yes. And afterwards, you and he will repay me by helping Evildee with the job I need done.
Now, hold on. We didn't,
Good. We have a deal. That gadfly? It was Loki. Thor himself could not have withstood the sting.
A sight for sore eyes.
So, why is the great Evildee snooping around our old workshop?
Hoping to find something useful.